You're watching Fox 10 News Arizona Morning with Ron Hoon, Rick D'Amico, Alona Carson, and Sherry Ray.
Feeling hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Oh!
Now, let's not put on a Hawaiian shirt and dance across the studio there with a straw hat on. You're right about that. It's hot out there, and one way to keep cool is to tint your windows, but not with just any kind of tint. As John Carroll is about to explain, there's a new clear film that blocks more than the colored film does and doesn't block out any light. And this is John Carroll's segment. He's going to explain it to us with the Mercedes-Benz. John?
Yeah, you know, they tell us about well, it's not a very dark tint, but it is a slightly tinted window. But the big deal is that it keeps out the heat, and that's extremely important. And, of course, you can get this on a Mercedes, but you can also get it on your own car as well. But to talk about the Mercedes, this is Joe Bartoni now. Joe, you're with Schumacher Mercedes. Tell us, what would be the advantage of this light tinting?
Well, what our clients tell us is they like the fact that it's light enough that at nighttime they feel safe, they can back up safely, they can see out their side view mirrors. At the same time, it adds to the aesthetics of the car, and also it saves the interior from the hot sun that we experience in the summertime.
Yeah, that's right. So if we get down here and kind of just look right on through, it is a little bit of a tint, but it's not that bad. It's pretty good looking tint to us.
It is. It really adds to the looks of the car, like I say. But you really experience the difference when you get in the car with the Huper Optik, right, and notice that the AC is working more efficiently. It's just a much better environment during the summertime.
Okay, and another thing that's really important is, well, of course, you can't put it on the front windshield, but you can get it on every other portion of the windshield. But the big deal is, if you got a 1997 Olds Achieva, like I do, and you want to get this put on your car, you come to Danny's Family Carousel, and you can get it put on there. Now, we're going to talk to, this is Hugh Hernandez. Now, Hugh, we're going to do a little heat test here. Tell us about this.
Well, this is a demo to show you how effective the product is, even more effective than darker, more dangerous limousine tint. The product is a clear film. This is an untreated window here. This is a BTU meter that measures heat. Now, you see, we're pegging about 350 BTU.
Yeah, that's spiking out pretty hot.
Right, and that's pretty hot. It's warming up my hand pretty good, too. If you slide it over here, this is a limo tint, which does slightly better, about a 25 BTU difference.
Right.
And this is the clear Huper Optik film, which, as you can see, is putting out barely 100 BTU.
That is amazing. I mean, this is not even a third. It's like a quarter. What is it?
It'll cool down your car quite a bit. It's actually 98% infrared heat rejection, which is the type of heat that actually gives you the sting and makes you really uncomfortable.
Okay, now, these are very simple to install. I mean, you get it done right here at Danny. So we got somebody doing it. We got the master right here taking care of business for us. Now, talk us through the process here. What's going on now?
Well, he's going to apply the film just like a regular window tint, but the Huper Optik does take a little bit longer to dry than normal films because it's a combination of different alloys. The alloys produce a reaction with the sun to block specifically that infrared heat. It's called spectrally selective technology.
Man.
So it's pretty
high-tech stuff.
Well, the most important part is it'll keep it cooler than anything else on the market, and it'll last longer than any other product available.
Now, how long has this been out?
This has been out for about a year now. Popular Science magazine last year rated it one of the top 100 inventions of the 20th century. And it's also available for your home, too. So you can even put this on your house.
How about that? So you bring your home right here to Danny's Family. Oh, no, you can't do that. But I'll tell you, it is an option, though, at Schumacher Mercedes-Benz, right? And so you can get it on your Mercedes or on your 97 Olds Achieva. Now, it's a little bit more expensive.
It's a little more expensive, about $100 more expensive than regular window film, but it'll definitely outperform it. You'll definitely notice the difference in this product.
Oh, yeah, that heat demonstration sold it on me. I'll tell you, that was fantastic. So, again, come to any one of these Danny car washes.
Well, we do it at specific ones. Okay. We're in the yellow pages under window tinting, under Danny's Family Window Tinting.
All right, there you go. Danny's Family Window Tinting, and there you have it for you, folks. A little bit more expensive, but definitely going to be a lot better for your car in the long run. I like the fact that at nighttime you can see out a little bit better as well, rather than the dark stuff. And, I think that's a bigger safety advantage. So get it done, folks. And it'll take, what, an hour to get this put in?
It'll take about an hour, hour and a half.
Not too shabby at all. So, folks, get it taken care of this time today.
I'll bet the police like that too, John.
Yeah, that does have a thing for the police officers. They can see in the vehicle if you're doing anything illegal in there. You can see it. So that's good too.
Okay, John Carroll, thank you very much. All right, Alona, that's for your little beamer out there.
you know, it's getting warm out there, so we're going to show you window tinting for your home that will hopefully keep things a lot cooler for you this summer.
Love that.
Feeling hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Oh, no. Well, welcome back, everybody. You know, with it getting hot out there, I mean, we'll do anything to keep our homes cool, right?
Most definitely when it comes to car or home.
Yeah. So the guys from Danny's Family Carousel are here today. They're going to talk to us. This is Hugh and Nick about how to keep your home cooler with,
Hey,
I'm
guys.
assuming, Huper Optik.
Yes, sir. This is a clear film that's it was originally manufactured by Mercedes-Benz. And what it does is it blocks more heat than any of the darker products that are available on the market right now, or shininess.
Okay.
So they're not shiny and they're not dark. But I'll give you an idea. This is an example of an untreated window, and this is an example of a treated window.
Okay.
The untreated window, if you look, this is a BTU meter, by the way, that measures heat.
That's right.
Yeah, it's you've got about close to 300 BTUs of heat coming through here.
Okay.
Okay. Now that's an untreated window, and then on a treated window, you have about a little less than right around 75 BTUs. So you can see that's about a 75% difference in the heat that's coming through.
Wow, that's a huge difference.
It also blocks. Let me turn that down so it doesn't blind you. But it also blocks 99% of the UV rays, which are what fades the fabrics and the upholstery. It's a brand new product, and it's made with ceramics. So it's brand new technology that's just come out for your home. You don't have to change the way the glass looks. You don't have to change the appearance of your home. And it completely blocks all the heat that's coming through. So lower your utility bills, save on your furnishings. It's state of the art.
Does it darken the inside of your home any?
Well, it does have a tinted version that's available, but for the most part, it's virtually clear. You could do this entire room and then come back, and you wouldn't even be able to tell that we did it.
Because I can tell that that side does look a little darker.
It's a very slight tint.
Yeah.
Wow. So how much for a typical home, typical size home?
Well,
are we looking at?
This product is about double the cost of conventional window films. So, you know, if you were going to pick something that was a little less effective, but it works much better. So, square footage-wise, you're looking in the neighborhood of between $8 to $10 a square foot. Okay. It is a premium product.
Yeah, well, sure. Does it go on the inside or out?
It goes on the inside, and it's got a very hard scratch-resistant coating, so you treat it just like glass.
Oh, interesting. And how long does it take? Is it pretty labor-intensive to install, or?
It probably will take about an entire house takes about a day.
Okay.
So, and it's a fantastic product. It's going to keep you cooler. It's going to save your furnishings. It's going to lower your utility bills. And it's going to give you a window that performs more like a wall than it does glass.
Is it really similar to just tinting the windows on your car? It's the same effect, essentially?
This product is available for cars and was originally designed by Mercedes-Benz, but they are two different products that you use for cars and homes. Most people like a little glare reduction on their car.
Okay.
Terrific. Well, you can get it. Just talk to it. Can you go to any Danny's and inquire about it?
Well, we're in the yellow pages under Danny's Family Window Tinting, under the window tinting section.
All right.
Good.
Terrific, guys.
Cars,
thank you very much. Danny's a busy
cooking
man
food,
these days.
doing window tinting. Wow.
I guess you can get a coupon for $25 off.
$25 off on the installation for
Is that
the
per
residential.
window?
No, that's the overall job.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. Well, that would certainly come in handy. Wouldn't you say so, Brad?
Under the hood.
And we're going to be talking about window tinting. It looks cool, but does it really keep you cool? We'll show you coming up next.
A continuing effort to help you keep your car as cool as possible during the summertime, because no one knows as much as we do right now on live TV how doggone hot it is in this warehouse. We've got Hugh Hernandez from Danny's Family Car Wash. We've got David Adams from Danny's Family Car Wash. And we're talking about window tint. And you've got a really nifty display here. And explain to us what the difference is between left and right and center, Hugh.
Well, in the center, you have an untreated window. Well, there's absolutely nothing on this glass at all. This is the conventional limo tint, which everybody gets in the market. It's commonly available in any tint shop, and this is Huper Optik. This is a window film designed for Mercedes-Benz, and it's a clear product that rejects more heat than the limo tint.
Okay, and one of the things we did, David, if you put your light down here in the middle, we took this digital gauge right here, and we started taking glass temperatures, and then as David moved left and right, we sat for like 3 minutes at each area of this particular thing. And then if you shut that off now, David, if you'll take a look, you can see that over here, the limo tint had 140-degree glass temperature after about 3 minutes. The middle, which is untreated glass, had 162-degree glass temperature, and the Huper Optik had 110 degrees glass temperature. So clearly, that kind of shows with respect to its ability to dissipate the heat, because the same sunlight on all three of those is going to make this 52 degrees cooler than nothing.
Absolutely, and we're comparing the clear film to the best product that's out there, the limo tint metallized product.
So how many more millions of dollars is it going to cost us, you, when we say, as opposed to a conventional limo product in the back three windows and the two side windows, how much is your product?
We're about $100 over the average window tint job in the valley.
Oh, that's not bad.
An average window tint job is what, $300? $250, $300?
In the $250, $299 neighborhood.
Okay. Now, there's other benefits. You have heat rejection. You have ultraviolet. We've all seen those kinds of cars with the back seats where the tops of the back seats are all tufted up and they've got the cotton coming out of them, and that's ultraviolet damage where you've got that problem. You've got leather seats with ultraviolet that causes the leather to rot. So we've got some ultraviolet protection that's much better with this than conventional or with nothing.
Absolutely.
We have heat rejection. I like it. I'll tell you why I like it. I like it for safety reasons. I've been in so many car accidents because I got 3 teenagers that learned how to drive from their mother, okay?
Yeah.
So I go to the car accidents, and the window is shattered. There's glass all over inside the car. But with my kids, the window's shattered, but the glass sticks to the window tint. So there isn't this glass flying around. So I like it because it's a safety issue for me. It keeps the glass in the one piece.
Their mother taught them to drive because they wouldn't deal with you trying to teach them to drive. You got to tell the whole story.
Oh, come on. What, did she pay you to say stuff like that?
Come on, you got to tell the whole story.
I admit, I did teach them how to ride bikes, though.
Yeah.
I think it has to do with patience. You'll know when your kids get older.
There you go.
But anyway, all right, we got a test here. What we did was we have 2 identical Mercedeses out there, and what we do is we have one of them that has actually Huper Optik tint, right, Hugh?
Yes, sir.
And the other one has no tint. So Jamie, what he's going to do is he put a thermometer in the one, and this one over on the right has no tint.
No tint. So standard
no
film.
tint at all.
No tint at all, and Jamie's got
We're
the
maxed
thermometer.
out. We're above 120, if you guys can pick that up. You got that, Louise? 120 degrees, just maxed out, just sitting in the sun.
Okay, and then the other one that actually has Huper Optik tint on all the side windows, back windows. He's going to pull the thermostat out of it, and we've had the car sitting there for some time.
We're just over 120. We're just over 120 degrees in this one with the Huper Optik window tint.
I think Jamie, I think he means just over 100.
Oh, excuse me. Told you guys, didn't I? No, just over 100. All right, so as you can see, 120 is right here. I'm not very good with numbers. You know that.
Well, he didn't do very good with math when he was a kid. So basically, we've got is a 20-degree difference between 2 cars sitting in the parking lot for the last hour.
Absolutely.
And it's the difference between a Huper Optik tint or your tints and nothing. We're comparing it against nothing.
Exactly. And these are those are white cars with light color interiors. So that's the premium car for Arizona. So the temperature difference is 20 degrees. If you had a black car or a darker color car, the effects would even be greater because you're cooling it down even more.
All righty. Denny's Family Car Wash. That's where Hugh Hernandez and his crew does window tinting. And I must say, a fine job. And Hugh, what is the phone number for Denny's Family Car Wash?
It's area code 602-485-8500.
He's better with numbers than I am.
Yeah.
No, and that is the only place where you can get Huper Optik, too.
Yeah,
no one else sells
at
in
Denny's Family Car Wash.
Denny's Family. And Schumacher Mercedes.